partner? Watch me teach this. He's doing it right now. Okay, now, we're relaxed. What we want to do is we want to generate a shock here with this hip. This is what's going to develop. There's actually probably enough kilowatts in this to cook a piece of toast. All right? Let's dump that. Dump. Show! See that? See this body, what I want you to see what's happening to his body when he hits. Ah! Okay, nice one. Look at that now. Go ahead, you can hit from there, man. You're right, man. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, dump it now. Shoot! Beautiful. Relax. Okay? Isn't that a nice hit? Okay? And you can feel the shock in there. Okay? If that was into your body there. Okay? I'd be looking at those little X's on your eyes, like in the cartoons. Okay? Because that would put the body into a sudden death syndrome, right? That's what it would happen, sudden death syndrome. Boom! And there nobody here would be able to help you out. Well, maybe Judy gets you there quick. She might be able to keep you alive till we get there. Judy's used to that kind of stuff. But trauma, okay? Trauma, not ER, trauma here on the body when you get hit like that. That's what we talk about when we talk about martial art. Kickboxing, martial art. Boxing, martial art. Martial art is everything. Boxing is boxing, kickboxing is kickboxing. This is martial art. Okay. Anything goes. Okay. So let's try, change around one more time. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll change again. So have your partner develop that energy now. Totally unrestricted. Let it fly. Get a little sweat on it. Warm up. This is really good what you guys are doing. Just you're adapting to this stuff like Okay, so you're dumping in there pretty good now. From this position here, from the strong side, what we're going to work on is we're going to throw that punch from Sanchin position, but we're going to roll it out on the side. Everything's here. We're going to come out like so. Okay. Sanchin, everything is in Sanchin. We duck the body to the side. We duck under some stuff like that there. Pull outside of the guy a little bit, and we go for the floating rib. Bang, like that. Palm facing up. Get it up. Shoot. That's it. That's it. Chest down. Come back. Shoot. Move that quick. That's it. Come on! Get him! Come on. Jump! Bang, bang, bang! That's it. Okay? So you see it? Bang, bang, boom. Right? So we're, okay? We stick him, then we slice his throat, right? And then we stick him again, okay? With those moves. So those are all coming out of this area. Looks a lot like boxing, okay? She's never boxed. Okay? She does uechi-ryu. But everything is related because of the energy level that we're doing there. So that, for technical purposes, we'll call that punch a slider. Okay? Okay? A slider, that's what we'll call it. The people that are holding the pad are going to hold the pad like so. Or if you're right hand holder here, you're holding for those left-handed people, we hold it here, okay? Like so. That's all we're doing, looking at. And this represents the floating rib area. Okay, and that's technically what Lizette is doing. And that punch is coming over here. Punch over here slowly. Punch over here with this hand. Okay, we're dropping out to the side here, okay? And palm heel here, like so. Okay. Stab, slice, okay? Bang. Notice that I'm on the outside, coming in, right? I'm not on the inside, coming in. I'm swimming out here. I'm outside. Everything that I do is outside because these are what? Are natural. I don't use the B word, the block word. There's no blocks here, okay? It's just proper positioning of the body and arms that allows you to move around. Because if I tell you to block and punch, that's two commands, two things that your body's trying to do, which is too technical in a real world. You can do it in a controlled environment here. Block, punch, block, punch, block, punch. Okay? But the other guy don't do that. He doesn't train technically. Okay? So just by having our hands in their proper position, as that punch comes through, I'm able to get around that stuff just by having my hands in a proper position. Right? And I would be moving outside as well. And there it is. Slide. That's it. Slide. Pull to the outside. Elbow. Okay? Shoot up. Knee. Hook. Overhead. Elbow. Lock. Lock. Okay. So everything is happening while I'm out here, clear from this kick, clear from the sweeps that's coming after this punch. This punch is coming, and if I'm here, there's a sweep coming, man. Well, there better be. Okay, there better be, because I'm here, and I'm going bang, 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 bang. So the minute I'm here and I go bang, that's coming next. Okay? You don't want anybody standing there in your power zone, okay, giving you any type of resistance. And as long as you're moving in with this here part here, okay, that's what we need. Come forward, lean forward. Move in, step, move to me. That's what you need. Okay? So can we try that slider? Okay, go ahead. Your body's going to rock. Your hip is going to rock, guys. Your hip rocks and you stay off to the side when you slide. You're down here and you slide like so. Stop. Stop. Look where my head is. Head is here. Okay? You're listening for sounds. It's an old Indian trick. Ear to the ground, listening. He's coming somewhere. Kimasabi. You guys, you ever hear what Kimasabi means?
Yes.
Asshole. Yes, Kimasabi. Okay, so we go here. All right, so we go here, look. This here hand, what? Energy in, energy out. Okay. Energy in, energy out. Because this here, bang, whoa. Okay. That left hand is going to come over like a sledgehammer. Go ahead. Just lower the slider. You can't do the punch like this here. You can't drop and then go like that. Okay. Your head's got to stay down until we get outside of the body. It's an outside body move. Okay. I'm here. We're working like so. He makes the challenge. When that punch comes, I'm dropping over there. See the safety zone? Show! Okay? So my head is down now until I get outside the body. Okay? Then I come up sucking for air, man. Okay? That's what I'm doing. Okay? Coming up, sucking for air, and then okay? Ripping, snarling, and blowing out when I let that punch go. No, really. That's what I want to do. That's the fight is over, Jack. That's it. You made that fatal. That's fatal. Okay? Mistake. Okay? So that's what I'm looking for. So head is down, 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 down. So you get outside there. Then you come up and see what's going on. Okay? Don't go in here thinking you're going to see what's going on here. You're going bang, 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 bang. Because this here is coming. This here is coming. Even if he doesn't know what fighting is, he's going, ah, la, 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 la. Okay? So I need to get out of the way from all the la, 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 la stuff and just stay clean. Just shoot, bump, and rip over the top. Okay? All right, let's try that. We got 4 minutes. Same thing. I should have told you that first, but I wanted to see how much of a thief you guys were. Okay, so change around. This time I'm gonna, you don't have 2 pads, so I'm gonna let you throw that left hook away. And if you have 1 pad, you do this. This. Just slider. Dump that hook over. Wrist back. Come on. Wrist back. Don't set yourself up. That's it. There, now we're ripping and snorting. Jump with that. Ha ha. Okay, there. Now see how we're unrestricted. So now, as well as energy in, energy out, we've got energy in and we've got energy out of the body. So now the body is developing a momentum of its own, along with the arm movement incorporating that. Okay? I don't care who you are, you can hit with those types of hits. They'll do serious damage. Okay? It will not be a very good day. Okay? All right, so you guys just get a little fancy with the pad work here, but we'll do it slow. Slowly again. Go slow. 1, 2. Okay? This is what we do on a reservation because we don't have a lot of pads. We only have 1 pad. Okay, and the TPs are very small. So we need to make sure who's going to win the next bingo game. All right, so here we go. We go 1, stick, ah! See how she's setting up there? Stick, 1, and over the top. Okay? And then if you're real fancy, we'll do the 3rd one. Stick, yeah! Okay? Like that. All right, so let's try that now. You guys holding the pads? This is your guys holding the pads. Hold the pads for me. Show me how you're holding. 1, okay, 2, 3. One more time again. This is you guys get a job on the highway flagging now. Summer. One more time, look. 1, 2, like that. Hold it out there. Don't hold like this. Hold it out there. Yeah, like that. And then where? 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Go ahead. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Rip, rip, rip. Rip. You're looking for it. Don't aim for the second punch. Just do it. He's there. You felt him here, right? His head is this long. His head is raised top, and whatever you felt with that punch, that's what you did. You're looking for it. You got to feel it from there. You know his head is on top, not too far away. So you just hook. Hook me. That's it. Okay, change around. Breaths in, one out. Suck in twice. Suck in twice. Twice in. No, listen up now. Suck in twice, like the sobby, okay? Like somebody was mean to you. You're sobby, you go. Okay, suck in twice. Slow exhale again. Suck in twice. You're eating cotton candy. This air is what you need. Okay? Again, twice. 3 times. 3 times. One more. 3 times. Doesn't that feel nice now? All the techniques that I'm doing with you come from uechi-ryu. I've never been in any other style, never been in any other dojo, never ever done anything else other than uechi-ryu. Uechi-ryu is everything. Uechi-ryu is grappling, uechi-ryu is boxing, uechi-ryu is whatever. Uechi-ryu is you. Getting your reflexes into a tiger doesn't necessarily have to study a specific style. A tiger uses its skills and its instinct. And that's what a good martial art will do. It will incorporate your instinct and your own personality into what you're being taught with some technical stuff that we will teach you. As long as the technical stuff doesn't get too unrealistic and too restrictive from who you really are, then you can make adjustments to the style very, very easily. And that's one of the good things why uechi-ryu is so popular, because there is a lot of individual stuff within the system. The responsibility is on you to get your body in a specific level of condition. Condition meaning being able to take strikes and being able to hit. You shouldn't get into the concept of conditioning is not to be a target, but if you do get hit now and then, or if the technique is weak, you can sustain that and set up for a good strike. One of the things far too often is we get drawn into some of the benefits of doing Sanchin by figuring that we have to be very rigid, very stiff, very strong, which we do at the test point when somebody is testing us, and we're trying to hold ground, we're trying to be immovable and hold our position. It's okay to focus up there while you're being tested, but once you're not under bombardment, right? Once a person walks away, then at that point, then you start doing your kata and your Sanchin, which is what we've heard many times, half hard and soft. But while you're being tested, what are you? You're probably being pretty hard, and that's okay. That's okay. But that doesn't reflect in when you give an energy off, you can't be that way. Okay, so you got to think of 2 concepts there. Don't get drawn in just to that one principle that you're a target and that you're going to be hit a lot. Because if you understand a lot of the pressure points and those things, is I don't have to hit you a lot, I just need to touch you somewhere and you're going down. Okay, so don't get sucked into that. That's a protector of just being hard and being sucked into that. Any questions about the stuff we did this morning? Okay, I talked to the senior instructors at lunch, and they had some good comments on it. You know, how do you teach this to 400 people? I said, I really don't know. That's your problem. But one of the things that I do give all the senior instructors credit for is their generosity and their openness to allow me to come in and experiment with you, and for them to allow me to experiment with some of the stuff that we're doing with you, which is a little bit different than what your norm is. There's nothing absolutely wrong with the way that you're doing anything. The way you're doing it, you've got good technique, you've got good karate pass, you've got all kinds of power, you've got a lot of different things that you're doing excellent. You're absolutely not doing anything wrong at all, okay, for who you are and how you're training. Karate is paramount. It's awesome. It's the standard, that there is, better than the standard. So I want you to understand that. What I'm showing you, I've been around a long time, and I'm playing around a little bit, adding a little bit of things, trying to show you the way at a little bit of a different direction. That's all. And it'll be up to you guys if it helps you fine. And if it doesn't help you and you don't want to utilize it, then that's okay with me too. Okay? I will not feel bad if I come back 10 years from now and you're still doing the same thing because you're doing everything right anyway. If it's working, it's working. Okay? So first, let's get that straight. Okay? You did really well. I'll give you a hand for this one. I see a lot of power generating there, and it looked really good the way that you guys were making adjustments really fast. Okay, this is going to be, I'm going to give you guys 9 rounds of ammunition. 3, 3, and 3. You only let it fly when you're on the target. So when you're okay to let that other movement go, you let it go. Okay, I'm not going to give you the count. I'm not going to say, shoot! Stop! Okay, I'm not going to do that to you. When you're ready, bang! You can let it go, step. When you're ready, bang! You let it go. When you're ready, bang! You let it go. Okay, and you're looking for your center. Okay, we're looking for our center when we get in position and centering throughout the kata. I'll tell you when to start, okay, and I'll tell you when to turn so that we'll all be shooting in the same direction. I want people shooting this way and shooting that way, okay? That's, what do we call that? That's a Mexican firing squad. Everybody in a circle. Hey! Your center, when you're ready, you get down in position. Find your center. Take your time. I'll tell you when to start. Find your center, and you can begin now, anytime. You do 3 rounds, you hold there. Hold, hold. Good. Nice and relaxed, over the top. Turn. 3 rounds when you're ready. Go. Whenever you're ready, let it go. Nice. Up. Turn. 3 rounds when you're ready. Let it go. When you're ready, don't worry about anybody else. Double. Okay, we're going to go with the majority, so we'll step off to our right. Up. Up and in there now. Remember, you're pushing and pulling. Up. Up and in there. Up. Okay. You should still be in your center. Okay? Center. Now, your hands are by your side. Put your hands down by your side. Come out of your center. Notice you'll have to come up out of there, won't you? Right? Okay. And back. Right on. Wow, that was good. I'm noticing a big difference from when you get into your center and when you come out of your center. You're coming up out of your center, which shows me you're operating from your center. There should be a difference in your height when you're looking for your center because I'm restricting your stance. I had a pencil and paper out and did the math class in there with the instructors. We did that. And on the reservation, we used rocks and stones and charcoal, but here we had the privilege of pen and paper. So I think I still got the point across. However, there was no trading going on. Maybe that'll happen later on. Usually there's some trading going on in that. New York for, $35 or whatever it was. And there's a whole different deal nowadays. You never get New York for that price. You probably get it for $1. Okay, let's try, we're going to do another one. We're not going to do 3. There's no concept of whether we'll do 3 Sanchins or 8. You do as many as you feel you want to do. So just to throw you off and be different, I want to do 2. And leave you hanging for the 3rd one. Okay? So we're going to do the second one the same way. Experiment. Try not to restrict your hand back here. Let you get that recoil. See how I'm getting that recoil, elasticity in the arm? Okay, just get in the stance. And do this recoil off that rear hand. See how far that hand is going to kick forward. No, don't lock it there. See how far it's going to kick forward naturally. Okay. What is the recoil on that arm? So that's called coefficiency. That's like when you throw a ball, when you drop a ball to the floor from 4 feet, how far it comes back up on its own is considered the coefficiency of the energy coming back up, and the ball trying to find its shape again, right? Coming back up, it's flattened out, now it's coming back up. So when your body receives that energy of coming back, your body's going to distort a little bit. That's okay, because you're receiving energy. And that's going to distort, and how far that goes forward on its own is what we'll incorporate in the thrust. That's a given. That's a natural thing. We're using this energy to build up that energy. So we got the elasticity in the arms, and in the shoulder, in the lats, and in the hips, incorporated in the thrust when that movement starts going forward. If you're concentrating on the thrust at here, startup, and there, halfway out, it's too late. Okay? The thrust is developed on what? On the drawback. The ball is bounced. Okay, the coefficient of the ball to bounce it starts when it's dropped, right? How far it's dropped depends on how far back it's going to come. Right? So it's the same thing here. Okay, so if I could bring my arm back from way over there to way back here, that's going to be really great. Okay, because we're going to have a lot more stuff going that way. All right, so try it on the other side, both sides. Let's get a little of that coefficient going in the arm. I just want to work on this stuff for a few minutes. Don't do the whole thrust. Don't do the whole thrust. Just the arm kicking forward. You see how far that arm is going to bounce to the front. Just right there. Just let it kick. Kick right there. Drive that elbow back hard as you can. Okay, don't jam your hand up tight like this. Don't jam your hand up tight like that. Okay? That's too tight. Let the arm come back natural, right by your floating rib. Natural. Let it come back here. If it goes back, and if you're loose, and the arm goes back a little further than here, don't worry about it. That's fine. Let it go back as far as it wants to go. It'll kick first, forward. Okay, rest for a sec. Just sit down, just relax here, so you can see. Where do you think this height is? What are we talking about? This height is where? It's my center, really, for my body size. This here is about 55% of my height, which isn't very much, but 55%, 57% of my height is right about there. So that arm is operating on my center. This is this is way off my center. And it's stopped. The most compromising position of the arm is stopped. So that center here, that's where it is. It's going through my center, and then I start migrating to the target area. Okay? That's what I want you to think about. So don't lock that hand up. That now the energy is jammed. See, that's jammed now. That now becomes a technical move, an effort move. No relationship anymore with anything else that's going in the body, because that's a lockup, man. That's a lockup. This is natural. Energy in, energy out. Okay? Lock up. Open. Okay? Understand? Just right where you're sitting. Just right where you're sitting. Lock your hand up there. Bring your hand in here like that. That's locked up. Choked up. Okay. Let it go to the length of your shoulder. Let it go to the length of your arm here, from shoulder to elbow. Let that go freely. You bring your arm up like that, guess look what's happening. The shoulder, things are starting to come up in there and jam up. Pull that lat down, pull the lat down. Have a forward cant on the shoulder, center on the shoulder. Now let that arm come back like that. Okay, so that is a natural move for you. But that's going to be natural for your body size. Does that feel really low to you guys? Yeah, it does. It's not down here. Come on now, let's not get carried away. Okay? It's the length of your arm. Here, goes by like that with the shoulder down. Floating rib. Right there. Do you remember that back in 1965? Some of you guys that are around that long. Okay, 75. Okay. So that's where it is. You're floating. That's your target. What you want to feel like going by. You're floating rib. That's natural. Natural height. Okay? That's going to be where that thrust is going to be. Just sit there and do a few thrusts right free. Put the coefficiency in and thrust out. You should have a good thrust setting there. Yeah, you got a good thrust. You can do a right side and left side, but you're not in any chance, you guys. You can thrust the right leg, the left leg, I mean right side, left side. Nice. Nice. I want to see that snap back. I want to see that kicking off. I want to see it bouncing off that back stop. Come back. Way back. Way back. Make the back fall over your elbow. Yes. Way back.
Jeff, is this ground fighting?
Yeah, this is ground fighting. You see the Indians getting mad sitting in a circle and they start doing that.